Ah, what a glorious day to be alive. Welcome back, everyone, to New Frontier. Well, hold on a second. My house is just changed overnight. What? Wait, my parking space has gotten smaller, and there's bins here. Oh, something's off. This looks completely different. Well, there's a reason for that. I have a confession, guys. I I may have started a new save. Now, before you all turn around or shut this video off in disgust, how could you? I have the exact same amount of money to the very euro on the dot. Everything that was on the old map is now on this one. There is one exception, and that is this little trailer. I thought I would allow myself to get a trailer for all the effort and for all the time I had to put back into making this literally the same as it was before. Now, the reason for this being, and it's not just because I like starting again, is because the map, the developers for the map came up with an update. Now, what this update has added is just enough for me to really want to have the modifications. There's an animal dealer with some animals next to the farmer's market, so they've made this area a lot nicer. Got a load of different animals here, can purchase them and all of that. So I really like this little aspect. It makes this place just a bit more alive, a bit more to it. They've also added a place to buy all the raw materials I need, cement, that kind of stuff. So yeah, they've added those. But there is one other really big feature they've actually added, and if we go on to farmland, you'll be able to see now. Farmland 39. Now, if you remember from the last episode, I had both 23 and 22. What they've done is basically what I said in the first episode is I really wish they weren't so big, and you could have if you could literally have them into four, and that's exactly what they've done. They've come out with a map update that allows you to buy. No, God, no, I didn't. Thank God, I didn't have enough money. So I can now buy pieces of land. A quarter, a quarter of what you could buy before. Now we have 30 and 31 and 39. So I'm starting off with one less than I was before. So to be honest, I'm actually losing money, even if you put the price of this trailer into consideration. So I'm not too mad about it. I'm not too mad about it. I mean, no, I'm not. You might be. I've just finished harvesting this field again. So we're going to have to start loading it up with bales. I feel like everything's a slight bit too loud. I might have to change that in the settings. But I'm going to have to start loading up everything all over again. That's the one thing that's a little bit behind from where we ended our last episode. But we have our bees, we have our chickens, we have the exact same amount of harvest of wheat that's into the silo. I believe it was 8,300 and something. We can go and check, and actually there is one little difference. 8,329, that's exactly correct. The other addition is I had this little shed, but we've added this one as well. Very cheap. So it's this plus the trailer. Again, I've lost more land. I've lost about 80 grand worth of land. And if I'm being honest, I was intending on starting this without 39, and I can't actually sell 39 because of a very. I didn't mean to close the game because of because of one thing in particular, and it's not even. So I've added my fence and my hedge again. And it's not even the fence that's not letting me sell this land. It's actually just the hedge. This little bit of hedge here is the only thing that is encroaching onto this next plot land. So it is what it is. I could have gotten rid of the hedge and then just sold the land and then put myself back onto the exact same amount of money. I've just left it how it is. Yeah, we have 30, which is where our farm, our fields are on. We have 31, and then 39 with the shop kind of in the middle, the sawmill in the middle, the garage in the middle. I'll definitely be working on 30, 31 first, and then we'll have a rethink about 39. Who knows what we'll do? We could sell the land. We could not sell the land. We could go and, I don't know, we could go and cut grass on it. We could do something later on down the line, but that is definitely for later. Definitely going to focus on these two plots first. And of course, we have lost 22 and 23. So that's pretty much it. I've bought field 1 and 2, and yeah, let's get cracking with this. I'm not gonna show you me putting these bales onto all of these. Just loaded up onto here. It's gonna take way too long. I've just left my tractor and the baler on the. I've got 2 more rows to do, and then we've got a little bit there and a bit over there, I think. So I'm going to finish this up. We're going to get everything loaded, and then we're going to get into some new content. I just had to explain what was going on. I hope you don't mind. Funnily enough, so this map, they put the road very close and the house. So the house in this road is the only thing that comes with it, and then I've built all the rest. I've made a little parking space, put some laundry pallet for, just put a little bit of bits and pieces to kind of decorate it again. It obviously doesn't look the same as it did before. It doesn't look too dissimilar. It's more or less in the same location as it was in front of our field. So yeah, it's pretty much all the same, guys. I hope you don't mind. From now on, there will be no more crazy changes like that. I am sticking to what I have. And there we go. So I'll see you once I get this this task and this field looking a bit cleaner. Right, there is something I forgot to talk to you guys about. We have just loaded the entire field of bales into the back. If you can remember from the last episode, this field over here was about to be harvested because it had sorghum in it. Now, on this new variation of the map, when you start the game off, the wheat is there, but this field, this field has nothing in it. So we've lost out on all the sorghum. Lost out, it is what it is. But that is an extra little factor there on why I definitely thought it'd be acceptable to buy. I believe it's a $6,000 trailer, if I'm not mistaken. It's in miscellaneous. It's not in that miscellaneous. It's in this miscellaneous. $9,000, right? 9.5 grand. So I think it's more than enough justification for this trailer. I'm gonna stop talking about it now and get into what we're gonna do next. I'm not sure what we're gonna do next. I've just looked at the price of these straw bales. They're obviously at their worst. Everything normally does tend to be at their worst when it's kind of in season. So it's August, it's harvesting season, and obviously a lot of straw is around. So the demand for it is a lot less because the supply for it is very high. With that said, I'm not going to hesitate to sell it if we need the truck, if we need some of the space. But for now, I think we can afford to just let it sit here, because even if I sell it in a month or two when it's not at the highest, it's going to be a bit better than it is now. It can go up to 150, and it's 99, I believe, now. And 99 is completely at its worst. So, yeah, we're going to leave this sitting here. I don't think I have that much. It's hard to really say. They're 700 litres. I think I have like 50 or so bales. It's not going to be too much money at all. It's going to be like, I don't know, maybe 5, if I had to estimate, about 5 grand. I'm not too sure exactly how much it is, but it's not going to be crazy. These chickens are doing my absolute head in. But that reminds me that we absolutely need to go and feed them. So that's next on our agenda, is feeding the chickens. Yeah, so let's just hook up to this trailer. And then we're going to quickly go and customize it so it can actually hold some grain. I have 2 fields. They both need lime. Sorry, I always do this. I always get distracted. I'm doing one thing and then I think of another thing and I go on that. But they both need lime. Now, I don't think I'm gonna lime them because I really should. I really should. It's just a question of how we go about liming. For me, and please correct me if I'm wrong about this, but for me, there's two way. No, sorry, there's literally like one way of liming, as of right now, unless they've added mods. Um, yeah, it's this or this is, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is the only thing available in the game that limes, right? Again, I mean, please, no, this is all, yeah. Um, Again, this is all not what we want. And this is, again, not what we want. Rollers, weeders, manure, and then sprayers is just fertilizer. However, is one of those lime? Can you get herbicide, solid fertilizer, solid, sorry, I should definitely have my phone turned off, to remove weeds. So lime is, yeah, it only comes in this form, and it means that I can only use this. Now, I don't need an extension, I don't need any of that. How much is it to lease? It's 2.2, and that's not expensive. We probably need like 4 of them, maybe less. Maybe 2 if I'm lucky, 3. It's not too expensive to lime, because then once we've limed, we need, well, we need the seed, and that's gonna go and cost us a little bit as well, because I mean, I love using this one because I can chuck fertilizer in it as well, and then fertilizer distribution system, add that on. Leasing that's another 2.2 plus the seed. I think I'm gonna have to go in and do this for now. I think it's my best option unless there's something in here. I'm gonna have to use the leasing kind of thing at first. I also did, we'll go and check on it now, but I did go ahead and add more or less the same amount of wood back into the sawmill. I cut down 2 trees. I think the second tree I cut down was a bit bigger than the first one I originally cut down in episode 2. I obviously tried getting everything as as the same as I could. Obviously, I'm sure it won't matter too much if there's a slight difference on how much wood I chucked in. Bale trailer, that's not what I want. It literally wasn't what I wanted, so we're going to customize that. It's going to cost us absolutely no money because that's the way we bought it. Attach it back and go. Let's have a quick little check. I hate how on a slope this is. I never actually noticed how much of a slope it was on. Perfect. We still got a good amount of wood in there, but that's definitely something we're going to have to start working on as well, because this is going to be a huge thing for us early game. Now, again, it is something that I added for free. It is just something I wanted just to be on the map as an extra source of cash. I still have to go out, I still have to cut the trees, and I still have to put them in there, and I still have to transport the pallets. So that's another thing that we're going to have to think about, is getting a front loader attachment and a pallet fork and all of that, because I won't be able to move them if I don't do that. So definitely something I'm going to have to think about. I am going to go and feed the chickens, and yeah, I'll be right back. I'm pretty sure I've already given myself too much. I think the capacity for this is... Oh dear. I think the capacity for this is extremely low. So they're not going to require much at all. Oh. I've gone way over it. Oh, it's this one. Hello? Please tell me they can... Please tell me I can do this. Oh god. Why are you not giving me a prompt? Okay. This is painful for everyone to watch. I apologise. There we go. No, I had it. You're joking me. Okay, there we go. What the hell was that about? Right. Yeah, it was very small. I still have 429 left in the drug. God damn. So that is all good. They make so much noise. Let's get away from here. I might as well. No. For the realism, I'll put it back in. We don't want it getting bad or anything. Just chuck it back in there. And then I think we're going to start on our next task, and that is going to be lime. We're gonna go and lime these 2 fields. We're gonna go and seed these 2 fields, and I think that's what we're gonna be doing pretty much for the rest of this episode. Yeah, they both need lime. It's worth doing. I'm gonna go ahead and lime both. I think the yield bonus is gonna be better than it's gonna cost for me. I know we're gonna see it in a long time. We're not gonna see those. We're not gonna see that revenue come for a hell of a long time. But it's definitely something I think is worth doing. Another thing that I was thinking of is a greenhouse, mushrooms, or some veg, some fruits, something along those lines. Let's just turn around here. I was gonna go to the sawmill. That's not where we want it to go. We can leave the tractor on for now. Come in here. Oh, how amazing would it be if we got lucky at some point in this series with something we needed on offer. But for now, we're gonna go with this. We're not gonna change anything. That's gonna be more than enough for us. We're gonna go ahead and lease 2.3 grand. It's gonna hurt us, but it's gonna have to be worth it. We're going to go ahead and buy 3 bags of lime. And it's all going to be waiting for us just out here. Perfect. This is absolutely huge. There must be another way in this game to lime fields. Maybe there isn't, but if this is the only thing in the game that allows you to lime, and liming is such a big part of it, it's not really something that it is a big factor to lime your fields. I don't surely there's another way of doing it. I just don't understand what it is, if there is. Maybe there isn't. Maybe this is the only way. If you're watching, please do let me know down below if there is another way, and let me know if I'm being stupid or not. We're gonna get these 2 filled up. We're gonna go lime the wheat field first, and then we're gonna go and lime the non-sorghum field. Probably what the previous person on this deserted map was farming before I bought his land. He got to make the most of that sorghum. I did not. Fair enough. But at least I got to make the most of the wheat, which is going to start feeding our chickens now. We have a lot of it. I have like 8,000. It's 750 to feed those chickens. I could sell a bit of it if I need to make myself a bit of extra money. We're under 60. We're under 60 grand now. But you know, at least we're getting moving in the farming. We're starting to progress. It's not too bad. I'm not going to use steering assist, I don't think, with this. I think we should be pretty much good to go. I'm not sure if I'm going to need more lime or not. 3 bags, but we'll see. I'll see you guys at the end of this little time. It's a real shame, because if I would have used steering assists from the beginning, we would have been easily able to finish this field. I think I'm going to be just the most annoying amount short of finishing this field. I'm going to have to buy one more bag of lime for Ooh, maybe not, you know. Maybe not. It's just gotten very dark all of a sudden. That's another thing that I didn't make sure I was on the same as the last episode. At the time, I didn't really care. So it is nearing the end of our day one here. Come on. Oh, we're not, guys. It's gonna be perfect. It's actually gonna be perfect. I absolutely love that. Let's use every last drop of this lime, finishing. Oh my god, I almost didn't. Okay, we did. Every drop of lime over. It will teach me to use steering assist definitely more, because it's just. There was just way too many moments where I wasn't being efficient enough, so steering assist would definitely help with the efficiency. Let's get inside. Let's take this back to the shop. We're gonna end our lease on it. I was thinking while I was doing the first field that I normally do cultivate before, and then I lime. I didn't do that. It's okay. It shouldn't be a problem. There we go. And then let's go ahead and get rid of it. We'll return it. Perfect. There we go. Next is going to be a cultivator. And this is what I'm thinking of buying. I'm not thinking of leasing this, I'm thinking of buying it. Because it will allow me to create some fields as well. It's going to be something we'll definitely use quite a bit. If I can find it. It's up here. Cultivators. This one, it's cheap, it's decent. It doesn't require too much horsepower to pull. This one isn't too bad, but I don't actually hate this one. It's expensive though, so I think we're not going to. But I don't mind it. I don't mind that one. It's a mod. That's why I like the like of it. I didn't even see it was a mod. But mods normally do give a nice option early game for some stuff. But this is what we're gonna go with. It's 4 meter work length, so it's not too bad. If you can see, this one is less for more expensive. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and buy for 9 grand, 9.5, which is gonna take us very close to that 50 mark. As soon as we lease the cedar, we might buy a cedar to be fair, but then we're gonna be in big trouble money wise. We'll have to see. This is also a bit of a narrow ending. I might have to make that bigger. Oh, don't do that. I might have to make the entrance a bit bigger. I might have to remove the whole thing, that whole perimeter around, which would be a bit funny after all the trouble I've gone to make that thing happen. I will turn my big lights on so you actually see what I'm doing. I'm gonna come here, turn on steering assist. That is way too many headlands. One headland is more than enough, thank you very much. Show lines. Get that into the ground, and off we go. Now, I am going to make sure real quick that does still say lime, not needed. Perfect, because I was getting a little bit worried about that. I don't think I've ever limed straight away after the harvest. I always normally tend to cultivate and then lime all the fields when they need liming. So that said, I will see you back after this next time lapse. We are struggling for power when it comes to this up and down, going up a bit. It is slightly, the terrain is slightly going up there. It just shows that this is not a very powerful tractor. We are struggling a lot more than I thought we would. And it's also getting a bit late. So we're going to do one more. I think I'm going to do that one on the end there. We're going to turn around here and do that one on the end. And that's where we're going to leave it for today, because we're going to go ahead and sleep, and then I will bring you back for the next episode on a brand new day. There we go. Let's just do this one. So we are preparing, we're making moves, we're starting off pretty well. We have to obviously lease a seeder, and then obviously the seeds, but then we're going to have both of these fields up and ready for the next harvest season, which is going to be a big help for us. And then it's just going to be on maintaining some things. We're going to probably get a greenhouse. I do think that is a good idea going forward. Sorry, I said one up and down. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do one more, get this one done. That's about half the field done for today. I like it. And then obviously tomorrow we'll finish it, and then we'll start seeding both of these fields. We'll finish seeding both, and we'll also probably do a bit of wood cutting in the next episode. Come on, tractor, you can do it. It's definitely going up here. We stagnate a little bit. It does manage to pull it through, so that is the upside on that. We've just got enough horsepower for it. So yeah, greenhouse, definitely looking likely, like something I might do. Could even do mushroom and another one, so we have a bunch of things producing on the farm. We've got the sawmill, we got the chickens, we got the honey. We'll have some mushrooms, and we could have some vegetables as well. So that would be a big help, getting us a bit of revenue here and there, and then we can start seeing on other equipment. But I think I like the look of that. Let's take everything back to our little farm setup here. I'm not going to bother putting the cultivator in, am I? Do you guys want to see that? I hate doing these kind of things. It never ends. It never goes easily. I'm not very good with this, but here we go. Turn one way to get it going the one, and then have to turn it the other way, and then it always... Oh, come on. Look at that. It's not straight, but it will have to do. Open the little latch. Amazing. And we'll back it. We'll back it in. Turn all the lights off. Cut the motor off. Ah, what a day. There we go. Progress has been made. I'm not sure in the first time lapse there was a cheeky little bale they got left in the tall grass. So I've gone and chucked that on top of the trailer. And yeah. Their health is coming up. They've eaten 7 litres of food. That's not too bad. Do we have some eggs? Not yet. That's fine. We probably will have our first pallet tomorrow morning. And then in terms of building, greenhouse, all of that stuff, I mean, this is definitely a nice little place to have those kind of things. So it's definitely not on that one. It's on greenhouses. Mushrooms, 18 grand, 9 grand for some mushrooms. And then we're looking at, again, 9 or 18 grand for fruit and veg. 36 for both of the, not 36, that's 15 is 30. Yeah, 36. Right? 36 for those two. If we want to go big, which would leave us with 14, it might be what we do. We have to lease, we need enough money to lease the seeder, we need enough money for the seeds, a bit of fertilizer. And then by the time we come to harvest season for the combine harvest, we'll have enough money. So it might be medium mushrooms, medium greenhouse, something along those lines. We do have a big mushroom Mushrooms do make a nice amount of money, don't they? I think medium and medium is a good thing. They'll both require water though. And sheep, that's what we wanted as well, but I think we'll have to postpone sheep because I mean, we're not really set up to start mowing grass. I think sheep will have to be the thing for now that we don't do. But I do like the idea of a greenhouse and a mushroom greenhouse. So, yes, but we will need a water bowser. We will need that. And I don't think it's too expensive, especially for the small one, 5-6 grand. I'd love to be able to afford this one, but you know, I don't. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We're going to definitely need to be making some money at some point. Got a couple of thousand in this straw. Not more than a couple thousand, I don't think. If I get my torch out, got a bit of honey. 10 liters of honey starting to produce. I think I can't hear them because they're asleep. So yeah. But I'm really happy with where this farm's come. I still kind of feel the same aesthetic as the first one. So I hope you guys don't mind the switch. Thank you so much for watching this episode. And I'll see you in episode 4 for our first day of September. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.